A Jasper man is charged with attempted murder and strangulation. We make our weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society. And Jan Dugan joins us for WJTS Inform. These stories, sports, and weather are coming up in the 18 WJTS News. Hello, this is the WJTS News. I'm Bill Potter. A Jasper man was taken into custody on attempted murder and strangulation charges after he was believed to have attacked his ex-wife at her Jasper home Monday evening. Jasper police say at around 9 o'clock Monday night, a 911 call was received seeking help from a female at a home located along the 400 block of East 7th Street. Police say the female told authorities that she had been strangled and her throat was cut by her ex-husband, later identified as 34-year-old Casey Myers of Jasper. Police say the female victim in the incident was taken by ambulance to Memorial Hospital for treatment. Myers, in the meantime, was placed under arrest at the scene and taken to and booked into the Dubois County Security Center on charges of attempted murder and strangulation. County-by-county unemployment numbers for the month of November have been released, and thanks to an increase of 0.4%, Dubois County has slipped into a tie for the state's best unemployment mark. Dubois County finished last month even with Indianapolis suburb Hamilton County at 3.3%. Statewide, Indiana's November unemployment rate held steady at the state's lowest jobless rate in more than 14 years. The State Department of Workforce Development announced Friday that Indiana's November jobless rate remained at 4.4%. The state's unemployment rate had fallen to 4.4% in October, giving Indiana its lowest jobless rate since August 2001. Indiana's unemployment rate has been under 5% since June and has been at its lowest level since before the national recession started in 2008. Federal figures show that more than 144,000 Indiana residents were still looking for work last month. Workforce Development Commissioner Steve Brown says Indiana's total unemployment insurance claims for 2015 were at their lowest levels since 1997. Indiana has added nearly 100,000 jobs since January of 2013. Now locally, as mentioned, Dubois County is now tied with the state's lowest unemployment mark at 3.3%. Both Davies and Warwick counties were at 3.8%, Spencer 4.1%, Pike 4.2%, Perry 4.5%, and Orange and Crawford counties' November unemployment rates were both at 5.6%. Vermilion County once again held the state's highest unemployment rate last month at 6.6%. The City of Huntingburg's Parks Department will be under new direction come the first of the year. And as you heard on last night's Monday with the mayor on 18 WJTS, the Huntingburg Park Board accepted the resignation and retirement of Jim Rieger as the director of the city's Parks Department. Rieger has served the city for the past 38 years. Huntingburg Mayor Denny Spinner said Rieger has been a great asset to the community and the development of its parks and recreation system.
The city of Huntingburg has been absolutely blessed to have a director of Jim's quality, and his leadership has been outstanding. 38 years as park director for the city of Huntingburg, and you know, we're a community. When we looked at our assets, when we went into the Stellar program, one of the things that we had to do was what are the assets that the city has, and what are the things that we can leverage to take us to the next level.
Rieger will be replaced by longtime Huntingburg resident Larry Allstott, whose appointment was approved by the Huntingburg Parks Board last night. Allstott has been active in the Huntingburg community for many years in a variety of levels. Spinner says, needless to say, Allstott was among the top choices for the position.
We had a number of outstanding candidates that applied for the job. We had 22 some applications when we came in. We had a team that worked through those applications, came down to some final candidates, did some extensive interviews, and Larry was chosen as the replacement. Again, he's a lifelong member of our community, and knows our city very well, has the skills to really take our Parks Department and move it into the next phase, building on the work that Jim has done, but looking at the future.
Allstott's appointment will take effect January 1st. A 37-foot executive motor home reported stolen from Muncie was recovered near Carefree in Crawford County late last week. The Crawford County Sheriff's Department says a resident located on State Road 66 north of Carefree reported a motor home parked in his driveway last Friday morning without any occupant or driver in it. When a deputy arrived, he was able to determine 36-year-old Daniel Coomer of New Albany had parked the motor home. Coomer told authorities he was in the county to visit his daughter, who allegedly lived nearby. Deputies determined the motorhome was registered to a Muncie resident. Coomer told them that he was given the motorhome after he met the registered owner at Ball State University. During the interaction with Coomer, the deputy noted that he made several suspicious statements. Contact was made with the Delaware County Sheriff's Department in order to reach the motorhome's owner to determine if he knew where it was. A Muncie police officer working a stolen vehicle case determined the motorhome had been stored near the location of his case. The motorhome owner made contact with the deputy by phone and confirmed that he had not given anyone permission to have the motorhome. As police recovered the motorhome, they found numerous home oxygen concentrators inside, along with oxygen cylinders and equipment. Muncie police say the medical equipment had been stolen from the property where the RV had been stored. Deputies also found that Coomer had drug paraphernalia and keys to the other stolen vehicle in his possession. Coomer was taken into custody and charged with possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of stolen property, and possession of paraphernalia. His bond was set at $10,000. Authorities say investigations are still ongoing along that route that Coomer traveled to Crawford County. Lieutenant Governor Sue Ellspermann says she's been approached about becoming president of an Indiana community college, and Governor Mike Pence's spokesman says Pence has encouraged her to seek the job. Reports say Ellspermann said Monday unnamed people have approached her about becoming president of Ivy Tech Community College next year. She stressed that university trustees will make the final decision, but she informed Pence of the opportunity. Spokesman Matt Lloyd says Pence believes Ellspermann is an excellent candidate to lead the college, and he strongly encouraged her to pursue the position. A search committee is seeking a replacement for retiring President Thomas Snyder. A decision is expected in July. Ellspermann's departure would give Pence the chance to choose a new running mate as he seeks re-election. Coming up, we'll have our weekly visit with the DuBois County Humane Society, also weather and sports still to come on WJTS News.